Hey, welcome to Thinking is Contagious. Going to do a little bit of a back-to-back here, but I got to make a comment. I just heard an interview on CNBC with Maverick Carter, and that's, by the way, that's why I got this thing in my ear. I'm listening to the halftime report. But I just heard Maverick Carter, and yeah, very educated, very erudite, very eloquent speaker, obviously an impressive human being, but also a little bit arrogant and a little bit showing his ignorance and short-sightedness, and really showing his, in my opinion, his agenda. And that is a race-based agenda. He made a comment, and he said, he was asked by the interviewer about the diversity, and specifically diversity in boardrooms, and his comment was that diversity has to stretch beyond the boardroom, also has to go into the corporations, into the field level, and into the companies, so that black people don't feel hemmed in, that they feel they have opportunity. And his big point was that he thinks that certain jobs should be mandated that be for black people, brown people, or women. And he uses that example and then says the same way, because that's what happened to black people when there were clubs and the good old boy network in the old days where it could only be white people doing jobs. Well, let me ask you this, Maverick Carter. And let me ask you this, anyone who agrees with Maverick Carter. So what you are decrying as bad and evil and the cause of many of the ills that affect you today, what you thought was wrong, now you're condoning it as right? In other words, jobs that only black people can do, black jobs that only women should do, or brown people should do, limited, has to be this. That's correct. The same thing that you're saying was wrong when the white people did it, now it's okay. Is that because you want payback? Or is that because you're being a hypocrite? Because it's one of the two. It's one of the two. You're either looking for payback or you are a hypocritical racist. And you're trying to hide it behind this very calm demeanor. And you're trying to hide it behind this very articulate presentation, and surrounded in a very posh environment, and sounded you sounded very good. But when you dig deep into your message is very clear. Your message is very clear. It's race-based. It's segregation-based. It is not equality. In fact, it is inequality. It is a narrative that not the best need be the ones who obtain the reward, but those who check off the checklist. So what you decried, what you feel for decades has affected your race adversely, now you're promoting it. So decide, are you a hypocrite? Are you ignorant? You're definitely not ignorant. You're not dumb. You could be ignorant to these facts, but you're not dumb. So are you a hypocrite or are you a racist? It's got to be one of the two. Maverick Carter, you decide. And there's no way that your words, if listened to properly, if listened to by anyone who has an open mind, will not say that what you are promoting is precisely what this movement of equality is opposed to. Just the other way around. Think about it. You, sir, are susceptible to what your words are, and you need to answer to it and tell us, what are you really saying? Because to me, it's pretty evident what you're saying. Okay, Maverick Carter, to me, you're a phony.